What is up, YouTube? Welcome to the Social Dance Show, where your host breaks down interviews, research, and entertainment on all things social dances. And when I say social dance, I'm talking about salsa, bachata, zouk, kizomba, basically the four social dances that I enjoy. I know there's tons of others that all deserve their own show, but this show is made by me, and I'm gonna focus on the four dances that I try to dance. Some of them well, some of them not so well. So in today's episode, I have a pop quiz for you. What do you think are, if you could rank those four dances that I just mentioned, how would you rank them in world popularity order? So if you were to ask me before I did any research, I would say definitely salsa is the most popular, then bachata, then probably kizomba, and then zouk as last, which is my personal favorite. But that's what I think the world popularity is, just based off of going to congresses and knowing dance people. But after a little bit of research, I'm going to surprise you with something. Let me figure out how I share screen here. Share screen. There we go. So to gauge popularity, you can do it a whole bunch of different ways, but the easiest, simplest, straightforward way that I could think of it is using Google Trends. Amazing tool if you ever need to research stuff like this. So I plugged in 4 search topics: salsa, bachata, kizomba, and zouk. You can see them color coded here: salsa in blue, bachata in red, kizomba in yellow, zouk in green. And I put them in that order because that was the order that I thought they would fall as popularity is. And if you look at this is an index over time of search interest. And I'm doing specifically worldwide, 2008 to present, in the category of dance. And I'm also limiting it to YouTube search, because I think that's where a lot of dancers go to search for things. But interest over time, you can click this. You can see each number represents search interest to the highest point on the chart for the given region and time. A value of 100 is the peak popularity for that term, and a value of 50 means the term is half in popularity. A score of 0 could mean that there's not enough data. So anyways, blue at the top, you can see salsa dominating the charts here. But salsa bachata also on the downtrend. So that means people were searching more intensely for it. It looks like the peak there for salsa, at least, was September 2014. And it's been on the decline ever since, dropping really, really rapidly. But before you get too caught up on that graph, if you just Google search salsa, this is what you get. It's not the dance, it's the sauce. So with that in mind, I've got a couple shout out to some salsa dance studios in Miami. But if I go to this third tab here, I have another Google Trends where I added this other keyword: dance, salsa dance, bachata dance, kizomba, zouk dance, right? Also, same filters here: worldwide, 2008 to present, dance, and YouTube search. Now look at this. Salsa has been on the decline, and bachata overtaking around August 2017. That's when bachata was taking over. I was part of that wave. And you can see they've kind of been duking it out ever since. And the most recent month we've got here, March 2023, we've got bachata at 11, salsa at 8, kizomba way behind with 1, and zouk not even on the scoreboard there, 0. Come on, guys. Let's get it together. What's really cool, though, is you can break this down by region, compared breakdown by region. So I can hover over each country. The United States, where I am, bachata is at 58% compared to salsa next at 41%, and zouk and kizomba pitiful 1%ers. Where do you think the country is where zouk dominates? Well, it's Brazil, of course, Brazilian zouk, right? So it's a 38% search interest there, beating out all the others. So it's a little green country there. I think there's one other green country. Nope, I don't see it. So yeah, it's only in Brazil. But for kizomba, it's really hard to see, but Portugal is 36%. That's the one of 2 countries that dominates. Mozambique is 100% kizomba. They haven't even heard of these other dances. That's pretty cool. Russia, mainly salsa. Canada, mainly salsa. Interesting. Got Argentina there with bachata dominating. Otherwise, the other South American countries seem to be more salsa focused. So I thought that was cool. And none of this other stuff really matters, but I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I'm going to stop sharing. And the goal is to talk about all things social dance. We'll bring on guests and interview people, just regular normal dancers like myself. We'll get some superstars, we'll get some instructors, and I think it'll be a really interesting ride. So subscribe, like, all that stuff. How do I stop this thing? End recording.